YouTube, February 15th, can't get here any sooner. What's going on, YouTube? Brand new Modern Warfare 2 video today. Today, we have the first official look at our Resurgence maps known as Ashika Island. Now, as you guys know on this channel, we are huge fans of Resurgence maps, and Rebirth Island was #1 for us when it was still available to play. We ran it up. We got Smurf, we got Clay, Clam, you name it, guys, over on twitch.tv. You guys know where to find us. Regardless, we have our first look at the new map in Modern Warfare 2 Resurgence coming February 15th. And I want to dive into this and kind of showcase it for you guys. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. So jumping over to the Twitter account here, we are looking at Call of Duty's official Twitter account. And so last night we got this TAC map reveal tomorrow, notice on, and basically I'm not gonna play the video for copyright reasons, but basically the very end, we have this outline of the map last night. Now, moving on from that, today, we got these critical intel incoming, and so we got 4 map leaks, and then the actual map itself, the TAC map, and 4 locations which we can dive into. So #1 is gonna be from what you guys see in the thumbnail. This is the Suzuki Castle. Infiltrate quickly, past the tower's defenders, and reach the hidden space. So unfortunately for some people, I know people are not going to be a huge fan of AIs and the CPU kind of players playing inside of here, like we do see already in DMZ and Warzone 2. But regardless, it looks like this castle is going to be covered with those AI players that hopefully they scale down a little bit. But either way, this looks really clean, really cool. You guys are going to see throughout all these images too, it looks very dark. The entire map looks very dark, and it looks very kind of gloomy in a way. So we'll see how the lighting works. I know in the many seasons of Rebirth Island, they were able to adjust the lighting of the entire map. So maybe they could adjust that if we don't like it. Regardless, I'm not reading too much into the brightness or the overall vibe, but just the overall layout of the map. So this is, yeah, Suzuki Castle up here. This one looks really cool. Again, I think this is gonna be a really big hot drop personally. I think this is the center of the map, if I'm not mistaken. We'll look at the TAC map here in just a second. Jumping over to Town Center. This is also obviously in Ashika Island, and it's long range or up close through the markets, many stalls, find the next shootout. So this one looks very close quarter. Obviously, we'll see if there's any AI in this one as well. This one actually on Twitter, there's a lot of people here saying that this would be a really cool multiplayer map. So we'll see if maybe they do add this, coming soon, maybe in multiplayer. It does look like a very cool 6v6 map, and it actually does remind me of that one map in Black Ops 2. I believe it's called Standoff, I believe, but with the one garden in the middle and that little roundabout off to the side, and the 2 different buildings there, and the pools off to the left side of the map as well. But either way, looks really cool. This is obviously, you're gonna see a lot of water, a lot of waterways up here in the top right. And actually one of the pictures that they revealed today, I believe, showcases where this waterway up here leads into. So we'll see if that is very true. I believe obviously up there we do see the castle itself that we just saw in the previous picture. So we're kind of understanding how this map pieces together. I'm so pumped. This looks really, really cool. There's areas for close quarter combat as well as long range maps as well. Jumping over to Beach Club on Ashika Island. It says not a vacation, don't let cabanas decide, grab sand and take cover. So this one also too sounds like there's gonna be like a lot of open space in this one to fight with, and we'll see how this actually plays along with the rest of the map. Obviously we can see the castle up there. It looks like these cabanas and whatnot are obviously, like I mentioned, very open. A lot of elevation to it too. You can be on the roofs up here. I'm assuming you can be on the roofs on these yellow things. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but as Lego unlocks here, so it's Beach Day Boys. So I'm really excited for this too. It looks like there's also some platforms in the water that you can also take some cover on and kind of swim to and kind of mount up on as well. So this should add a lot of diversity in terms of gameplay for this map. Jumping into the last map preview, this is called the Underground Waterway. So this is where I think that water comes in from that second picture that we looked at. This is deep below the earth, long tendrils branching outwards, and warmth knows no home here. So obviously very cold and whatnot. A lot of the water works, which I'm really pumped about. That's a big thing about Warzone 2 versus Warzone 1. The ability to swim and use water for some mobility, and kind of use water in terms of combat, and kind of breaks up the tension a little bit between teams. But a lot of areas to fight here. There's a lot that reminds me of Fortune's Keep in terms of these boxes and the rocks, and using kind of like the shadows as cover as well. We'll see how the lighting is overall. I know that, for example, I had that Sasquatch skin in Modern Warfare 2, the ghillie suit, and that might blend in a little bit more so than other skins if you guys have the nuke contract. operator as well. That might blend in here. This might be an area where the new rose skin might come into play, if you will. So again, this is one I'm really excited to see how this plays out, especially with the water and using the water to be able to move more freely around the map. But overall, the full attack map is right here for Ashika Island. I will move my face cam so that way you can see it fully. This looks really cool. So yeah, we saw Beach Club down here. We saw the castle up here. And then we also saw, I believe it was Town Center right here. We did not see farm. We did not see residential. We did not see shipwreck. And we did not see Port Ashika either. So a couple places that we still have to check out. But obviously, this looks really well-rounded. We knew Rebirth to be very narrow and, you know, long but narrow. This one seems to be a little bit more wide, kind of a little bit more widespread. So I'm excited to see where people land. I'm assuming that the, you know, main control center drop, the hot drop, is going to be the castle here, but I can also see that port being a huge drop zone, because I can see multiple buildings here. There's probably a lot of buy stations, a lot of loot. We'll have to wait and see. I also am really pumped to see all the greenery here, because that to me signals a lot of long range encounters for snipers, marksman rifles, maybe long range assault rifles, you name it. And then shipwreck, obviously look at all these shipping containers as well. I didn't even notice that until right now too. So there should be a lot of loot in there as well. I'm just really excited to jump back on here. We'll be running Z League tournaments and whatnot over on Twitch. We'll also be covering everything there is to know about Ashika Island once it drops here on February 15th. So with that being said, guys, make sure you guys do subscribe for all Ashika Island gameplay, news, updates as we get them, including DMZ as well, because DMZ will be able to be played on this map as well. And with that being said, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Top box is that previous video like always, and that bottom box is a mystery video just like always. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day.